Hello, newest Franklin College students and families. My name is Carrie Alioto, and I'm the Dean of Student Success. Today's virtual session is designed to introduce you to Launch, our innovative first-year experience program that is one of the most distinctive programs across the country. We'll also be hosting a live Zoom question and answer session later this week, so you can bring any questions you have about Launch or any of the other registration components you've experienced so far. And please bear with me while I do my screen share so that you all can follow along with the PowerPoint. College is the only time in your life purely devoted to self-discovery. Over the next 4 years, you're going to learn about your unique strengths, explore your greatest passions, and grow in ways you never thought possible. This program exists entirely to help you with your transition and empower your success every step of the way. In a nutshell, this is Launch, including the curricular components on the left and the support resources on the right. You're already experiencing the first element, registration. Welcome Week, first year seminar, Launch Lab, immersive term, and pivot are the 5 remaining pieces. We'll talk more about each one of them as this presentation progresses, but for now, just know that all of the pieces and all of the support resources are crafted with the intention of helping you be your best self in every facet of your college experience. We take what we do with Launch seriously. This is our promise to you. The Center for Student Success and the entire college keeps these 4 bullet points at the heart of all you will experience through Launch. You're going to be intellectually invigorated by your courses. You're going to be inspired by a panel of advisors. You're going to get to know your character and talents, and you're going to have tons of resources along the way. By now, you already know that due to COVID-19, your registration day is looking a little different. But like our sessions so far and today have shown, you're still getting all of the necessary components of registration. They're just coming to you in a little bit of a different format. As soon as it is safe, we will indeed host you on campus. But for now, you've already met with your academic advisor. We are sending out exploratory sessions and tracks like this via webinars, Zoom, live question and answer sessions, and email. We'll worry about the logistics like ID cards when we see you, and you'll get to interact with a Launch team when we host you on campus, even if that is at Welcome Week. We appreciate your flexibility and good attitudes as we help you virtually experience registration day. After registration, your next step will be Welcome Week, which begins with Move-In Day on Thursday, August 27th. If you haven't yet jotted that down on your calendar, please do so. If you're a fall athlete, your coach will be giving you information about when move-in will be for your sport. Welcome Week is dedicated to setting you up for a successful first semester of college, and it's a required component of Launch for all first-year students. In addition to moving in and getting oriented to campus, you'll have your first Launch Lab, you'll begin meeting with members of your Launch team, and you'll participate in activities and workshops like the Bell Ceremony, the Welcome Bash, the Tower Tradition, the Activities Resource Fair, and more. We even have events that include your families on the first day of move-in, August 27th. Those include the official Welcome to Welcome Week, a reception for parents hosted by our president, and the opportunity to get pertinent errands done, like parking tags, books, and bill paying. Don't worry, we'll send you lots of information and communications about this as we get closer, a complete schedule, instructions for move-in, and more. The goals of Welcome Week is to start you on a journey of becoming a part of our tradition, building community, being engaged inside and outside the classroom, learning the ins and outs of campus life, and pursuing your strengths. You've already received a video with all of your first-year seminar instructors talking about the unique and amazing selection of courses for the fall. If you haven't looked at that yet, please do. With that video also came a link for you to provide us with your top 3 choices for what we often refer to as FYS. We're also asking you to tell us a topic that you in no way would like to be in. We really want you to have voice and choice for this critical class placement. In the fall, you will take a 3-credit topics-based course that you select entirely on your personal passions. There really is something for everyone amongst these topics. The course is designed to foster a sense of community and to build a foundation of academic skills that will help students excel in other classes. For example, if you are a student who goes to take the dog class, you will be in a class of peers who also like dogs, creating a natural and immediate bond with your first-year seminar classmates. Your professor also loves dogs. That's why she created the course. Then you'll use dogs as a foundation for readings, discussions, assignments, and projects. But each of the assignments are designed to help you learn how to learn in college. These classes are reading intensive, which means you will be reading quite a bit. But since it's a topic that you're passionate about and chose yourself, that reading shouldn't feel like a burden, and the faculty teaching your course are going to help you learn how to read, analyze, and annotate at the college level, which can be quite different than in high school. Here's some photos from this past year's FYS courses. You can see that they are engaging and hands-on, which is part of the magic of first-year seminar. Like I said before, your complete list to choose from was sent to you in an email. Be sure to watch the video, read the course descriptions, and select your preferences by the due date. If you haven't watched the video yet, you're in for a treat. The Launch Lab will be facilitated by 2 of the 4 members of your launch team and is a complementary piece to your FYS class. The lab is taught by your new student advocate and a launch mentor who is an upper class student who experienced their first year at Franklin College just like you are now. This weekly lab will serve as a growth hour where topics will be hands-on, applicable things you need to know and learn to be a successful college student. Examples include how to read and use a syllabus, how to manage stress, how to advocate for yourself, how to rebound and regroup if things don't go well, how to communicate professionally with faculty, and many other sessions. This lab takes place 1 time a week, Thursdays at 11, and you're with the same exact students in your FYS course. You will earn 1 academic credit for successful completion of Launch Lab. Alongside the curricular components of Launch are the support resources, and your Launch team is the best resource for just about everything. You will have 4 people completely devoted to you. Your first-year seminar instructor, like I've mentioned, has like-minded passions and teaches your first-year seminar course 3 times a week, all fall semester, on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at 11. Your Launch mentor is a peer who's been there, done that as a first-year student at one point and can help support you and answer questions that you might not feel like asking to one of our faculty or staff. Your academic advisor will help you with course selection, study abroad, internships, and 4-year plans. And your new student advocate is a member of our staff who teaches your Launch Lab and provides critical support throughout your first year. All 4 of these people will meet one-on-one with you throughout the first semester and will also connect with each other. Every week you will interact with them in informal and formal ways, and this team exists entirely to help you. And they're pretty fantastic people. No other college does support like we do with the Launch team. It's where some of the magic of Launch resides. We cannot wait for you to meet your personal panel of advisors. This is one of my personal favorite parts of Launch, and students cite this as one of the most influential pieces of the program. In January, students will have the opportunity to individualize their Launch path by taking a single class over a 3-week window that examines a contemporary topic in a unique way. These courses combine a traditional classroom learning experience with hands-on activities like role-playing, debates, engaged learning opportunities, and games. They also provide students with the opportunity to either travel off campus or interact with professionals who come to campus to share their expertise and insight with students. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves in this presentation, so just know that you have a special experience waiting for you in the month of January with Immersive Term. We'll share more information when the time is right. Also in January, after Immersive Term, is Pivot, our annual on-campus personal development summit. During Pivot, students will participate in a series of interactive and engaging workshops that span the 4 core areas of professional development, wellness, inclusivity, and life skills. This year, students got to choose from over 75 different topics, such as building a professional wardrobe, navigating difficult conversations, fly fishing, networking, yoga, 1,001 ways to make ramen noodles, and more. Pivot is like going to a conference for a few days to learn a hands-on skill that will be applicable for your entire life. We call the first floor of our library Hamilton 1. It's also one of the support resources for Launch. You can think of it as your one-stop shop for all things related to success at Franklin College. Here you'll find the Center for Student Success and the FC Cares team, which are made up a group of people committed to helping you thrive personally, academically, and socially in college. Ham 1, which is what it's oftenly called, is where your launch mentors will hold their office hours in case you want to stop by for advice or just a friendly face. The Right Place, Mass Study Center, and Supplemental Instruction are all a part of the Happy Academic Resource Center and will be crucial in helping you reach your academic goals. Our most successful students regularly utilize these resources. You'll also find the library staff and technology here to help you in many ways. And finally, we host pet therapy on Hamilton 1 several days a week. It's where my office is, and the same with Sani Terrell and Katie Wayner, our success staff. It's a busy spot, and we can't wait for you to see it and use it for yourself. Sometimes we have students and families say, why do we have Launch? Well, this is why. We want you to thrive at Franklin College and have a sense of belonging and stay connected and enrolled. Last year, every single first-year student remained at FC through the first 7 weeks. The year prior, when we did not have Launch, 7 students had left by that date. We are very proud of this statistic, and we want you to remain at FC through your first semester, first year, all 4 years, and to graduate to go on to lead successful lives and professions. This next data point is also something we're proud of and can't wait for you and your classmates to have the same or better success. 91% of our first-year students returned for a second semester this year. That's nearly a 5% increase from the year prior, which is huge. We want as many students as possible to receive the support and personalized guidance you need to be successful at Franklin College. If you're wondering what students who've experienced Launch think, here you go. We have formally asked for feedback at critical intervals, and it is positive. Students share that it works. The photo on the left is from our Tower tradition, which includes being pinned as a formal member of our community and a candlelight ceremony. The other photo is from Center Yourself, a session during Welcome Week where we teach students ways to manage stress. Nearly 85% of students felt like a proud and valued member of Franklin College after the first 4 weeks of Launch, and 85% also felt they were developing useful skills to contribute to personal and academic success. Some more student feedback indicates that 89% of our students felt more confident about navigating resources after the first month of Launch, and 85% said they were able to make connections and develop meaningful relationships with their peers, faculty, and staff. This slide also includes a sneak peek of one of our furry FYS co-instructors and Ham1 therapy dogs. We've even asked parents what they think about Launch. Here's some of the feedback we have received from them and from first-year students. This is more anecdotal, open-ended, personal, and not statistics. I'll let you read some of them on your own. A lot of growth is going to be packed into your first year. At times, it might seem overwhelming, but as someone who has dedicated 20 years of success and to the development and success of our college students, I can tell you that with Launch, we are ready to help you tackle those challenges as you pursue your best self. I packed a lot of information into this session. Please know it's okay if you do not absorb every piece. We'll be in touch often, and we'll share every step of launch as it unfolds. And you can also watch this video as much as you would like. If you don't yet follow us on social media, now is a good time to start. We're on Twitter at Launch Franklin and on Instagram at Launch Franklin College. I'm always available for any questions or concerns that you or your families might have, and so is the rest of our student success staff. You have my contact information in many emails and on the last slide of this presentation. Feel free to utilize it at any point. And until we are able to meet in person, be safe, be smart, be well, and be in touch.